Joker 2 is something that a lot of people have been talking about lately, since of course last week we did get the official confirmation and announcement from director Todd Phillips that we are getting Joker 2. It is happening. Joaquin Phoenix is coming back. He even revealed the subtitle of this film, Joker Folie à Deux. Which is French and basically translates to madness for two. So, of course, this led to a big theory and lots of speculation that maybe this second madness could be in the form of a Harley Quinn. Since, of course, we ended off the first movie with Arthur Fleck being in Arkham State Hospital, so maybe in the second one he meets a Dr. Harleen Quinzel. They start to fall in love. You know, you get that whole mad love story, that abusive relationship, and I think that'd be pretty great. But today we have some official reports from the Hollywood Reporter, which of course, is the big leagues, the big trades and everything, saying that Lady Gaga is in talks to play Harley Quinn in this movie. Now, this is something that's kind of been going around for a while now about Lady Gaga being Harley Quinn in this movie, even before the movie was officially announced last week. So it's not at all surprising me, but it is still interesting. Not only that, they're doing the Harley Quinn story and that we're getting a Joker 2, which honestly I still think that works. I think that's a great way to go with a sequel, again, doing that abusive relationship. But when it comes to the casting of Lady Gaga, I think we all know by now who Lady Gaga is. If you know her only from movies, probably like A Star is Born and House of Gucci. And I honestly think she's a pretty great actress. She, of course, former singer and possibly still singer. I don't really keep up with her, but you probably know her music and all that stuff. And I think she's a great actress, and I really do think that she's going to fit this role pretty well. I've seen a lot of fan cast for her also as Poison Ivy, so it's kind of funny that now she's going to be possibly Harley Quinn, just in talks. But I do like this casting. I feel like, she's a similar age to Joaquin Phoenix, and she is a good actress, and I'd like to see her go kind of crazy with a role like Harleen Quinzel and see her transformation into Harley Quinn. And that's something I think that could be really a lot of fun for her to play around with, especially, she is a Oscar-nominated actress, or at least I believe she was. So, I think she'd do a pretty good job pulling it off, but that's not really what I'm concerned about. What I'm kind of concerned about is, alongside this announcement from the Hollywood Reporter, they're also reporting that Joker 2 is going to be a musical. Yeah, WTF. That was the first thing I said when I read those words, because what? Yeah, so Joker 2 is going to be a musical, and I just don't get how or why they're doing that. I mean, now it makes more sense with Lady Gaga because, she's a singer. So, musical and all that stuff. I have no idea if Joaquin Phoenix can sing. I have no prior knowledge of that. But all that aside, making Joker 2 a musical, it sounds weird. Going from the first movie being a super duper serious, dark, bloody, brutal, violent movie to now doing a musical, which, to be fair, they could still be doing the same thing with music involved. But then again, I've never heard of a musical with, super amounts of violence and blood and all that stuff. It just doesn't seem like something that would go together. So I'm not really sure how they're going to do that and keep the tone, because I just feel like a Joker musical doesn't work or doesn't make sense at all. I mean, it does kind of work with the character of Harley Quinn, and you saw that kind of a bit in Birds of Prey when she had those fantastical dream sequences where she was a singer and trying to be like Marilyn Monroe and all that stuff. So they could be doing something like that, but I don't know. That kind of gets me concerned. This whole time, with the conversation of Joker 2, the big question has been, do they need to do a Joker 2? And the whole time it's been yeah, we don't need a Joker 2, but I've fully been on board with, hey, I would love a Joker 2, and I'd love to see what they could do with the story. But now, after hearing this musical news, I'm starting to lean more towards the side of concern of, oh, this could be a disaster. But then again, I mean, seeing what Todd Phillips and Joaquin Phoenix did with the first movie, they did an amazing job. So clearly they've got to be doing this for a reason. And Joaquin Phoenix specifically, he has never done a sequel in his life. He is a hugely prolific actor. He's had a great career in Hollywood, but he's never done a sequel. So this movie and the script has to be good to make him want to come back and do another one for this movie. So I don't know. I don't really know how to feel about the whole musical aspect. Again, maybe it'll work out well, maybe it won't, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. But for now, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments below on this news that Lady Gaga is in talks to play Harley Quinn in Joker 2, and that this movie is going to be a musical. So guys, thanks so much for watching. Please drop a like if you enjoyed this video, and hit the subscribe button so I can keep up to date on everything that goes on in the DC life.